Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of wheels, revs, and everything that makes driving an adventure. I'm your host, Alex, and today, we're cranking up the excitement with a full rundown on the all-new 2026 Buick Encore. This subcompact crossover is Buick's latest shot at blending luxury vibes with everyday practicality, and spoiler alert, it's got some serious charm. Whether you're a city dweller dodging traffic or a weekend warrior hitting the open road, stick around because we're peeling back every layer of this ride, from its head-turning looks to the tech that keeps you connected. If you're in the market for something refined yet fun, this could be your next garage buddy. Let's jump right in and see what makes the Encore tick. Picture this. You're approaching the 2026 Buick Encore from the front, and it's like the car gives you a confident wink. The grille has evolved into this bold, winged design. Think a subtle nod to Buick's heritage but with a modern edge that's wider and more assertive than last year's model. It's framed by slim, adaptive LED headlights that sweep upward like elegant eyebrows, complete with daytime running lights that form a sharp, C-shaped signature. These aren't just for show, they auto-adjust for low-light conditions, making nighttime drives feel safer and more polished. Below the grille, the front bumper gets a sportier treatment with larger air intakes that hint at improved airflow for better efficiency, and it's all wrapped in a high-gloss black finish on higher trims that screams sophistication without trying too hard. The hood has these subtle character lines that flow seamlessly into the fenders, giving it a planted, athletic stance even at a standstill. And let's talk colors. Buick's expanded the palette with new options like stellar silver metallic and radiant red, which pop against the chrome accents. Overall, the front end sets a tone of welcoming luxury. It's approachable for families but edgy enough to turn heads in a parking lot full of bland SUVs. Now, sliding over to the side profile, the Encore really stretches its legs and shows off its evolution. This isn't a facelift, it's a full redesign on an all-new platform, stretching the wheelbase by a couple of inches for better stability without bloating the footprint. You're looking at 171 inches overall, perfect for squeezing into urban spots, but with 17-inch alloy wheels standard, upgradable to 19s on the Avenir trim, that fill the arches just right, wrapped in all-season tires with a low-profile sidewall for that premium feel. The side doors have flush handles that pop out on approach, a nice touch for aerodynamics and that sleek, coupe-like silhouette. Running boards aren't standard, but the ground clearance sits at a healthy 7.5 inches, so light off-roading or snowy driveways won't faze it. The roofline slopes gently rearward, creating this dynamic fastback vibe, and it's available with a panoramic sunroof that lets in floods of light without compromising headroom. From the side, you also notice the sculpting along the lower body, those pressed metal creases that add depth and shadow play, making it look more substantial than its compact size suggests. It's got that Buick quiet luxury thing going on, where every line whispers, "I've got my act together," without shouting. Flipping around to the rear, the 2026 Encore seals the deal with a design that's both functional and finesse-forward. The tailgate lifts high with hands-free operation on upper trims, just wave your foot under the bumper, and it reveals a cargo area that starts at 23 cubic feet behind the seats, expanding to over 50 when folded flat. The taillights are full-width LED strips that connect across the liftgate, giving it a modern, unified glow. That's visible from blocks away, and they integrate turn signals that pulse rather than blink for that extra safety layer. The rear bumper has a subtle diffuser look with integrated exhaust tips, fake on base models, but real duals on the sportier GS variant, adding a hint of performance flair. Up top, a full-length spoiler keeps things aero, and the glass is tinted for privacy while maintaining rear visibility. It's all capped with Buick's Tri-Shield emblem in chrome, proudly declaring its pedigree. From back to front, the exterior isn't revolutionary, but it's refined evolution. Buick took what worked and amplified it, resulting in a crossover that feels premium without the premium price tag. Stepping inside the cabin, you're hit with that signature Buick hush, the kind of quiet that makes you want to sigh in relief after a chaotic day. The 2026 Encore's interior is a masterclass in thoughtful space-making. Despite the compact exterior, there's generous legroom up front at 42 inches, and rear passengers get 36 inches, enough for adults to stretch without knees kissing the seats ahead. Materials. Oh, they've leveled up. Soft touch surfaces everywhere, from the leather-wrapped steering wheel to the perforated leather seats on Preferred and Up. The base cloth is durable and stylish, but I'd spring for the heated and ventilated fronts on Essence trims for year-round comfort. The dashboard sweeps in a clean, horizontal line, dominated by a curved 11-inch digital gauge cluster paired with a matching 11-inch touchscreen infotainment system running the latest Google built-in OS, seamless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wireless, plus over-the-air updates so it's always fresh. Climate controls are physical knobs below the vents, intuitive and glove-friendly, and ambient lighting in 10 colors lets you set the mood, whether it's a serene blue for commutes or fiery red for date nights. Storage is sneaky smart. Deep console bin, dual cup holders that actually hold tumblers, and door pockets wide enough for tablets. In the back, there's a fold-down armrest with more cup holders, and latch anchors make child seat installs a breeze. It's not Tesla-level minimalist, but it's ergonomic luxury that feels built for real life, cozy, connected, and quietly impressive. Alright, let's pop the hood and talk performance, because the Encore isn't just pretty, it's got pep to match. Under the skin is Buick's new 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, pumping out 180 horsepower and 203 pound-feet of torque, a solid bump from the outgoing model for quicker merges and hill climbs. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic that's smooth as silk, with paddle shifters on GS for when you want to play. Front-wheel drive is standard, but all-wheel drive is optional and worth it for traction in rain or snow. It even has a new torque vectoring system that doles power side to side for sharper cornering. Fuel economy, EPA estimates hit 29 city and 33 highway on FWD, impressive for the class, and real-world tests show it sips rather than gulps. Handling is composed, the suspension is tuned firmer than before, soaking up potholes without drama, and electric power steering is light yet precise. 0 to 60 takes about 8 seconds, not sports car quick, but lively enough to keep things engaging on twisty backroads. In safety, it's loaded. Standard adaptive cruise, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, and a surround view camera that makes parking this 70-inch wide rig feel effortless. It's not a hot hatch, but for a luxury crossover, the performance strikes that sweet spot, efficient, secure, and surprisingly spirited. Now, let's break down the dollars and cents, because value is where the Encore shines brightest. Pricing kicks off at around $26,500 for the base preferred trim. Yes, you read that right, subcompact luxury under 27 grand. That gets you the essentials: the big screens, Apple CarPlay, wireless charging, and Buick's driver confidence suite of safety tech. Step up to the sport touring at $28,000 for unique 19-inch wheels, blacked-out accents, and a flat-bottom wheel. The Essence trim, my sweet spot at $30,500, adds leather, a Bose audio system with 9 speakers, and that panoramic roof. Top it off with the Avenir luxury package for $34,000, where you get quilted seats, a head-up display, and adaptive dampers for an even plusher ride. All-wheel drive tax on about $2,000 across the board, and options like the wireless trailering package for light towing up to 2,000 pounds keep it versatile. Compared to rivals like the Mini Countryman or Envision, the Encore undercuts on price while matching or beating on features. It's a steal for what you get. Factor in Buick's 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty, and it's a low-risk entry into upscale motoring. Just budget for premium fuel to unlock the full efficiency, and you're golden. If I'm being real, here are a few thoughts on where the Encore fits best and a couple of tweaks I'd love to see. It's tailor-made for young professionals or small families who crave refinement without the fuss. Think daily commutes where the quiet cabin becomes your sanctuary, or weekend errands where the cargo space swallows groceries like a champ. The tech integration is a win for Apple diehards, and the turbo engine delivers just enough thrill to avoid boredom. On the flip side, if you're hauling a full crew plus gear regularly, you might eye something roomier like the Invista. And while the 3-cylinder is efficient, it can hum a bit under hard acceleration, nothing deal-breaking, but purists might miss a 4-pot. My suggestion: test drive the AWD Essence with the sunroof, it'll hook you. Customize via Buick's online builder for colors and packs that match your style, and don't sleep on certified pre-owned if you're watching the wallet. Overall, it's a smart pick that punches above its weight, elegant, efficient, and endlessly enjoyable. As we wrap up this deep dive on the 2026 Buick Encore, I can't help but smile. It's the kind of car that reminds us driving doesn't have to be extravagant to feel special. From its poised exterior that commands quiet respect, to the sanctuary-like interior buzzing with smart tech, punchy performance that handles real-world demands, and pricing that leaves room in the budget for adventures, this Encore is Buick proving they still know how to craft attainable luxury. If you're shopping crossovers, put this on your list. It's a gem that grows on you mile after mile. What do you think? Would you take the GS for some flair or the Avenir for ultimate comfort? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if this review revved your engines, and subscribe for more honest takes on the rides shaping tomorrow. Thanks for rolling with me today, catch you on the next one. Safe travels.